The Frontier Gandhi, a life of peace and resistance. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan was a remarkable man. He was born in 1890 in the northwest frontier province of British India. This area is now part of Pakistan. He is known as Frontier Gandhi. He earned this name for his unwavering commitment to non-violent resistance. He followed in the footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's life was a testament to the power of peace. He faced many challenges. He never wavered in his belief in non-violence. He inspired millions with his courage and determination. His story is a beacon of hope for a world torn by conflict. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's message is simple yet profound. He believed in the power of love to overcome hate. He taught that true strength lies in resisting injustice through peaceful means. His life is an inspiration to us all. He shows us that even in the face of oppression, peace is possible. His legacy continues to inspire people around the world. He reminds us that change is possible through peaceful means. His message of non-violence is as relevant today as it was during his lifetime. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan was born into an affluent Pashtun family. His family were landowners. They were influential in their community. He received a good education. He had the opportunity to live a life of comfort. However, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan felt a different calling. He was deeply troubled by the poverty and injustice he saw around him. He saw the British Empire's oppressive rule over his people. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan felt a growing need to act. He wanted to improve the lives of his people. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan began by establishing schools. He wanted to educate the Pashtun youth. He believed that education was key to progress. He understood that an educated population was essential for social change. He started social reform movements. He challenged outdated traditions. He advocated for women's rights. He spoke out against the oppressive social norms that kept his people divided. His early efforts showed his commitment to social justice. This laid the groundwork for his later struggle against British rule. In the 1920s, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan took a decisive step in his struggle against British rule. He founded the Khudai Khidmatgar movement. In Pashto, this means servants of God. This non-violent movement was open to all, regardless of their religion or background. The Khudai Khidmatgar were committed to non-violent resistance. They wore simple red shirts. This symbolized their willingness to face danger without resorting to violence. They underwent rigorous training. They were taught to remain disciplined and peaceful in the face of provocation. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's message resonated with the Pashtun people. They were known for their strong sense of honor and their warrior traditions. He offered them a different path. He showed them that true bravery lay in non-violent resistance. The Khudai Khidmatgar grew rapidly in number. They became a powerful force for change in the northwest frontier province. They organized peaceful protests. They challenged British laws. They stood up for the rights of their people. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's philosophy of non-violent resistance was deeply rooted in his Islamic faith. He believed that Islam taught peace, compassion and justice. He rejected the British portrayal of Pashtuns as violent and barbaric. He drew inspiration from Mahatma Gandhi's teachings. He saw in Gandhi's Satyagraha movement a powerful weapon against injustice. He adapted Gandhi's principles to the Pashtun context. He created a movement that was both deeply rooted in Pashtun culture and universally appealing. The Khudai Khidmatgar, under Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's leadership, challenged the British Empire through non-violent means. They organized boycotts of British goods. They refused to pay taxes. They held peaceful demonstrations against unjust laws. Their non-violent resistance posed a significant challenge to British rule. The British were used to dealing with opposition through force. They were caught off guard by the Pashtuns' unwavering commitment to peace. Section 5. Imprisonment and the Price of Peace. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's unwavering commitment to non-violence came at a great personal cost. He was repeatedly imprisoned by the British authorities. He spent a significant portion of his life behind bars. He endured torture, solitary confinement, and other hardships. Despite the suffering he endured, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan never wavered in his belief in peace. He emerged from each imprisonment more determined than ever. He continued to advocate for his people's rights. His resilience earned him the admiration of people around the world. He became a symbol of peaceful resistance. His message of non-violence resonated far beyond the borders of his homeland. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's life teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to endure suffering without resorting to violence. His imprisonment stands as a testament to the power of peaceful resistance. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, hope can prevail. Section 6. Partition and the birth of Pakistan. As India moved towards independence, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan and his followers faced a difficult choice. The partition of India into two states, India and Pakistan, was inevitable. The Khudai Khidmatgar had fought for an independent India. They were now asked to choose between a Muslim-majority Pakistan and a secular India. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan advocated for a united India. He argued that Hindus and Muslims should live together in peace. However, his vision was not shared by the Muslim League leadership. They demanded a separate Muslim state. The partition was a deeply traumatic event. It led to widespread violence and displacement. Millions of people were forced to flee their homes. They crossed newly drawn borders in search of safety. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan and his followers opposed the partition. They felt betrayed by the Muslim League. They felt that the creation of Pakistan would only lead to further division and conflict. Section 7. A difficult relationship, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan and Pakistan. Following the partition, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan found himself in a difficult position. He was a Pashtun leader who had opposed the creation of Pakistan. He was now a citizen of the very country he had opposed. He pledged loyalty to Pakistan. He hoped to work within the system to secure the rights of his people. However, his relationship with the Pakistani government was strained from the outset. The Pakistani government viewed Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan with suspicion. They saw him as a threat to their authority. He was repeatedly imprisoned by the Pakistani government. He spent many years in jail. He continued to advocate for the rights of the Pashtun people. Despite the hardships he faced, Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan never gave up hope for a better future. He continued to speak out against injustice. He advocated for peace and reconciliation. Section 8. The legacy of a peaceful warrior. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan passed away in 1988 at the age of 98. He left behind a legacy of peace, non-violence, and unwavering courage. He is remembered as a champion of the oppressed, a symbol of hope in a world often torn apart by conflict. His teachings continue to inspire people around the world. He is particularly revered in his native Pakistan and Afghanistan, where his message of peace resonates deeply with people who have long suffered from the scourge of violence and war. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's life is a testament to the power of non-violence. He showed the world that it is possible to resist oppression without resorting to violence. He proved that true strength lies in our ability to forgive, to show compassion, and to love even our enemies. His legacy is a beacon of hope for a world yearning for peace. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we can choose the path of non-violence and strive to create a more just and compassionate world. Section 9. Frontier Gandhi, an inspiration for the ages. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan, the frontier Gandhi, was a remarkable man. He dedicated his life to fighting for justice and equality through peaceful means. He faced imprisonment, endured hardship, yet never wavered in his commitment to non-violence. His story is an inspiration for all of us. He teaches us that true strength lies not in violence, but in unwavering courage, compassion, and a commitment to peace. In a world often driven by conflict and division, his message of unity, love, and forgiveness resonates more powerfully than ever. As we navigate the challenges of our time, let us remember the lessons of Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan. Let us strive to build bridges of understanding, to resolve conflicts peacefully, and to create a world where violence is not an option, but a shared responsibility to prevent. Khan Abdul Ghafar Khan's life and legacy serve as a timeless reminder that change is possible, that peace is achievable, and that the path to a better future lies in the power of love, compassion, and unwavering commitment to non-violence.
When he died in 1988, 3 states lowered their flags for a person who had not remained in power even for 5 minutes. 3 states, India, Pakistan and Afghanistan, lowered their national flags. Bacha Khan was a non-violent icon of international caliber. But unfortunately, he is not mentioned very widely alongside Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and Martin Luther King. But even then, he is too big to be suppressed. Our new generations are rediscovering him. Now we have a university in his name. Peshawar Airport is named after him. After a long time after his death, he was not mentioned in official history books. But you see, people have discovered him because his services were too big to be ignored.
Bacha Khan achieved a great deal in his extraordinarily long life, despite spending almost half of it in prison. He played a vital role advocating nonviolent struggle in colonial India, and as a result, must have saved countless lives. Now, over 30 years after his death, Bacha Khan is achieving international recognition as an educator, a campaigner, and an active opponent of colonial rule.